You just want to get through the day. Too worn out, too tired, too occupied, and you've already planned your day ahead in hopes that nothing will ruin it. But then suddenly, boom, change of weather, leading to you needing to change your plans. Don't worry, Amber ready. I did this because it looks like a U for Amber. Okay, now firstly, I'd like to ask you something. Where are we? Right, we're in Malaysia. And where is Malaysia specifically located? Good, in Southeast Asia, which happens to be specifically at the equator. And what kind of weather do we experience here? Frequently experience. Ever since I can remember living in Malaysia, learning the geographics of it, the weather here is either sunny, scorching hot, drizzling, or it's downfall, cats and dogs, pouring rain. But is that going to stop us from proceeding with our tentatives ahead? I bet you not. And now with Amber, I'm sure everyone's heard of car rentals, right? We're in Malaysia. We have AirAsia Ride, we have Soka, the new one, we have Grab, we have Maxim. There are scooter rentals, there's Beam, there's campsite rentals at the beaches, especially in Port Dickson. Okay, those are very common, but hear me out. All of these are services that we can find in Malaysia, and these are all that we have heard of. But have you ever specifically heard of an umbrella rental service? Now you have. Now with Amber, everything is made possible and easy. First, let's think about how are we going to execute the idea. For this service, firstly, we can find frequently visited places or locations to place the stations, the umbrella stations, such as in universities for students, or in the middle of the city, or at any hotspots such as industrial sites for civilians. To rent an umbrella, to rent Amber, the user does not necessarily need to download the app. The user can just simply scan the QR code given at the station, and it will give you options to QR pay, or if you want to use instant transfer, to rent the umbrella. And the umbrella can be returned by 2 or 3 days prior. To add on, students can also scan their student cards, for discounts. In any worst case scenario, what happens if you lose the umbrella? Don't worry. Each umbrella has its own embedded tracking system. And if there are any other issues in regards to the services or the umbrella itself, you can directly reach out the contacts on the website. Okay. Proceeding to why is this service needed? Okay, now let's explore the probable scenario associated with umbrellas. People might need umbrellas. We don't say want, we say need. At public places in case of a sudden rain, a sudden downpour, or knowing Malaysia and how it is when the sudden heat wave hits you real bad. And in addition, people might have difficulty to carry the umbrella when they take trains or public transports, because when you carry umbrellas during raining season, the floor of the public transportation places could be very slippery due to the water drop from the umbrellas. Albeit an umbrella can be easily bought anywhere or even brought by yourself. But to be honest, if you are a student needing to walk to classes every day, or if you will want to work a very tight 9-to-5 schedule and have the need to beat traffic when you take public transports, as well as not having the mental capacity to remember every small detail, especially on a very draining day, would you even think of bringing an umbrella in the first place? 70% of the population don't. In fact, most of the time, I think we can all agree as well, we don't even care if we get wet from the pouring or drizzling rain, or even get ourselves soaked from the hot sun. And this is where this umbrella rental service comes in handy. The umbrella being light and small sized is a very functional value, which can be portability and efficiency. And that when it is too bothering to be carried around the umbrella when it's not raining, that has the active emotion value, which can be annoying or annoyance if you were to relate this with marketing strategies. So in the marketing world, this rental service is very much a very powerful move. So to conclude it all, an umbrella rental service is a very necessary product in today's world, and I hope we can all be as ready as Amber ready.